Yo, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Let me turn this music down. I'll be jamming to my music. I'll be jamming to myself in the music. I only hear it. Nobody else hears it. Good morning, everybody. I'm in the building. The morning emails Thursday, the end of the week. For us, for us, for us. For us, for us, for us. For us, for us, for us. Yeah. Tonight, it'll be around 8 o'clock. The Johnny Famous Uncle Lay's Rewind and Laugh. That'll be on tonight. We're going to have some good times with that tonight. Talking a lot of stuff tonight. Just chilling. MLK weekend. All right. We're going to have some good fun this weekend. And we're going to have also my boy Rock Logic should be on today. He's going to talk about the boat ride. Actually, the date is 23rd of April. The 23rd of April. We lock it in that date. And I want everybody to come out. It's going to be a good time. Bong, bong, diddy, bong, bong. Yeah, good morning. And Bryce is getting up. There you go. I don't even have to play. I'm going to play it. Bryce, get up. That's all I have to say. Bryce is up and he's popping. Getting ready for school. Yeah. Happy Thursday, everybody. If you live on the East Coast, it's cold. If you live in Florida, it's chilly. If you live on the West Coast, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? A lot of fun on this show. Yesterday, we had a great time. Yesterday, we was going in on the Ayesha Curry situation. It seems like every time we go in on a situation, talking about it, it blows up, and I don't know. Shit fucking blows up. And then it becomes, is it the algorithm where it just gets all over? Once you talk about it, it just gets it starts going everywhere. Anyway, with no disrespect to Ayesha Curry or Steph Curry, I just, we just pointing out what's happening with men and women. Now today, we'll talk about the news and everything, but today is going to be a conversation about our podcast becoming too crazy and the demarcation between, the crack babies and the guys that are a little older, the 50-year-olds. I'm talking about Corey Holcomb and Antonio Daniels. And maybe I'll have you guys check it out. You know what I'm saying?
Black people.
Oh my God, this is crazy. It's crazy. I'll bring it up and I'll play it. It was crazy. It was Corey Holcomb and Antonio Daniels. They're about to fight in the joint where Duke was about to get it in. Now, I don't know. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not a good guy. I don't know how to argue like that. I don't think I'm that level-headed, even at my age, to be able to take that kind of right on top of me kind of energy. It would have went down some kind of way. I will have to admit that. I don't know how to take it like that. AB Bonner, good morning. Good morning. I wonder if Coco's gonna come in today. Yeah. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Coco, you coming in? Hey. My boy Rock Logic is going to come in today. We're going to talk about this boat ride. All right. I can't play music. I'm trying not. Do y'all hear the music I'm playing? Good morning, Reginald Maynard. Do you hear the music I'm playing, Reggie? I'm trying not to play it to where I can hear it and y'all can't. Unfortunately, because it gives me a little rhythm. You know what I'm saying? Wake up your body. Wake up your body. You hear the music. Yeah, I'm trying to lower that joint. But these motherfuckers are acting crazy. Yeah, they lower the music down a little bit. Sorry about that, people. But they start acting crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm about to throw in low though. All good. Okay, yeah. Thank you. Yeah, a little bit lower than that, because I don't want to go through the bullshit with we're doing so good right now. Reginald Maynard, I didn't get a chance to talk to you yesterday, man. We was going through it, and I didn't get your recap on the whole situation. So I might have to get that. Good morning, Solomon. I might have to get that to this morning. because I haven't, yesterday was so live. There was so much we was talking about. By the way, the evisceration of Big said, we're gonna lay off him today because I kind of actually feel bad. I was like, you know what? Take it easy on Said today. So I'm Said, you have a reprieve today. I'm laying off you today. Said, pause. No. This is a big, in honor of Martin Luther King weekend. Today is a Big Said free day. We're not gonna flip on Big Said this morning. So it was very funny. That's all I can tell you. I had such a good time ribbing Big Said. All in fun. Obviously it's all in fun. So, obviously you don't take it serious. But I loved it. I thought it was fucking hilarious. Before the day gets started, I know Kim's coming in. I do want to, OG, I need your perspective this morning on everything we've been talking. Like, wrap up this week for us. Today's the last show of the week before next week. And then, of course, I'll be back on Tuesday after Martin Luther King. Oh, not Reg Long. I don't know that dude. You get phone numbers in your phone and then the name comes up with it and be like, that's not the right guy. We're talking about the OG. Gooch Elliott, good morning. Good morning.
Top of the morning to you, brother.
Good morning, Reginald Maynard. Good morning. This is the morning emails. Everybody, good morning. Thank you all for all y'all support. Shout out to Ice Cube, man. He's trying to make some things happen for in that space for a lot of people. I watched the video of Ice Cube. Ice Cube's my boy. We actually we did a lot of work with him on the Big Three. Shout out to him, Tony Draper. The whole crew out there, you know what I'm saying? So he's trying to do some help a lot of people out, So it ain't just.
I didn't see what he was doing. What's he up to?
Well, he's doing a big, it's a long video, so I don't want to.
Oh, okay. I'll check it later.
Yeah, but he's talking about helping out a lot of these people out here trying to get their content out there and all that kind of stuff. And really staying independent and all that kind of thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, the way things have been going lately in the industry, independence is the way to go, especially if you can align with somebody who's real.
Well, independence, Said free day is hilarious. Independence is the way to go, but you still need the marketing and the stream, the 100%. Vein. You need the veins.
Yes,
everybody talking about they're gonna put their own record out and do it. Let me tell you something, man.
You know the real deal.
Yeah, it is not easy to do that, number one. Mm-hmm. And you run into a situation where people start to hear about you, but shout out to all my black people out there. Y'all black people don't support nobody. Come on, get out of here. What are you talking about?
Man,
you want to really tell the truth? Y'all black people don't support nobody unless white people say it's okay.
You know what it is, Lays? We're not consistent with it. We'll get a bump. Like if we get enraged about something or excited about something or something is very topical at the moment, we on it, and can't nobody stop us from being on it. But 2 days later, we on this something else.
Yeah. Like Martin
but
King,
it depends on the level of severity too.
Yeah, Martin Luther King was supported by white people. That's why black people supported that. We don't tell the truth.
Well, you know what? In this world, you have to coexist. But all right, I'll use you as an example. You deal with all the wills pills almost at every level.
Yes,
but you bring what you can do and deliver, and it exceeds their expectations because they don't think we can do X, Y, or Z. So you just got to be proficient in what you do, who you are, know who you are, and just be about it. And don't compromise your standards just to get it back.
Yesterday, the Duchess and I was on the phone with the Duchess. The Duchess has been busy. So me and her, we've been, I wouldn't say disconnected. We've been just in separate places doing what we're doing and just listen, if you're in a relationship and if you're really going to be in a relationship, you're going to learn to be separate, doing what the things that you have to do.
Absolutely.
And then being able to pick up the phone and be like, yeah, yo, what's up? Well, you good? Or how you doing? Whatever the case may be. So she talked to me because a lot of times she talks to me about these awarenesses. And one of the awarenesses she talked to me about, she said, one thing I got, babe, I want to tell you this because sometimes you are such a big thing in my life. I felt I was losing my personal sovereignty because you're so dynamic. Come on, me, being if you ever hang around Lays is a whirlwind, right? It's a whirlwind, and I and I was like telling her, I was like, yeah, I said that's what I want for you. That's what I want. I said I want you to have your personal sovereignty, the things that made you, that made me want to get into you. You're gonna have that, and that personal sovereignty takes the pressure off of relationships. You follow what I'm saying? And 100%. And now and that's what this conversation is about in terms of Black content. Personal sovereignty. Can we be successful without losing our personal sovereignty? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we can, but you got to be about who you are. You got to be strong within yourself. You're going to be tested every day. 2 days ago, it was my 36th anniversary.
Yeah.
I've been married 36 years now. As crazy as I am, this woman has put up with me for 36 years. But the reason is I traveled half my life, right? Yeah. And she understood that when she met me, and she didn't challenge that. She didn't make that an issue. She's independent, was always independent. But when we got together, it was about what do we do together? How do we support each other's dreams? And you're right. Independence actually creates a union if you're strong within yourself. And while you were apart, you weren't up to some nefarious bullshit. You were up to making some differences. You're making a difference. She's making a difference. And you're both proud of each other and you support each other. And that's rare. Because distance can create some chasms. But it also distance, where they say the absence makes the heart grow fonder. That ain't no BS. That's if you're about each other.
If it's meant to be, if you got to be up.
If it's meant to be,
right? If you got to be up under your man or your woman, whatever your situation is, and you got to be up under them all the time, then maybe you got to think about that. A lot of dudes don't.
You need to think about that because then that starts with insecurity 101, and see that a man of your stature and how you roll, how I roll, and wanting to still be out here and do what you do, you got to have a strong, independent thinking woman who's still about the collaboration and the union. And when y'all get together, it's like you saw each other yesterday, even if it was a month ago, even if you don't talk there's a level of energy that you have with each other that doesn't need to be talked about or even in the same space.
Of course, and also I want her to put all that busy energy on somebody else. Like, get at them. Go beef with them.
Amen.
Go fire them up.
Go fire them. And that's real though, B. Because it's got to come out, and especially with someone who's as passionate about what they do as she is, and she's got to have a vehicle and a platform by which to express.
Shout out to the Harmony Way. That's moving along really nicely. A lot of people are doing their thing, but exactly, that's the point I'm making. You got to be able to have that space, and especially nowadays, in this situation. But this week was a really interesting week, Reg.
Yeah, it was.
And are you happy? Are you happy? Salute. Are you happy that I'm giving a said free day today? I just want
a said free day is, I think, a very apropos thing, especially on Thursday, last day of the week. Martin Luther King's birthday coming, kumbaya.
Right.
But in all seriousness, I know Said understands that this is all in jest, and this is how. And for those who don't understand, this is how we do in the hood. We will do this to each other for a long time, but it's not out of anger.
No.
It's not out of vitriol.
No. And
I told people a long time ago, I read people, I got a hell of a sense of humor. I don't tease nobody I don't like.
Well,
if I don't like you, I ain't gonna tease you. I might mess with you. If you're gonna know the difference between a tease and a mess with. And see, if I tease you, that's because I like you. That's because I respect you. Because I know you good enough that I can get on your nerves. And you'll get over it eventually.
and we love Said. We love Said enough.
We love Said. It ain't no indictment. It ain't no conversation about good, bad, or indifferent. He opened himself up for the situation, and we just stepped in, and you stepped in with 3 feet.
Yeah. So today I'm gonna give him a little rest today.
That's good. That's good.
And listen, Said, if you want to call in today, you can. What we call the shtick is not going to be messing with you today. We're going to be
and let me say this too about Said, because of all that's going on right now, his journalism mindset is also something that I like hearing from time to time, because he brings a certain, and you're right, and he got an edge. I love how you recant how he was as a kid. And what he does with Kimmy, and I love how Kimmy deals with that.
Well, let me be very serious right now about Ced and his journalism. He is a great journalist. He is probably one of the best. He is a pioneer in hip hop journalism. He's been doing it for such a long time, from the Source magazine to all these different magazines that he was a part of. He built the way we speak. He was part of the blueprint of building how we even speak about and how we even consume hip hop from an urban perspective. So, I mean, we joke, we cheese, whatever the case may be, but that man is a brilliant man.
Fantastic.
and he is definitely dope when it comes to his journalism. I want to and this is no joke, no BS.
No. This ain't trying to make up for something. This is just telling it like it is. And
I'm gonna be on his ass tomorrow, boss.
You should be. Like, you ought to get a pass for a minute, but the thing is, what you're showing people is this is the other side of joking. This is what's real, and the level of respect you have for him, for what he really, for what he does, and the impact he's had on the community. So, with that aside, Ced, you're still lined up, bro, till you come back.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, I'll be back.
You gotta come back and defend yourself, bro.
Look, Richard Pryor, the guy goes, "All right, I'll see you later. I'm gonna punch you in the face tomorrow, though."
Right.
All right, see you later. He told to the bully, and the bully, he had to go in the house, and the bully was mad because he had to go in the house. He's like, "All right, I'll see you later." Okay, he made up with the bully, and the next he goes, "But I'm gonna fuck you up tomorrow, though."
I'm gonna fuck you up tomorrow, right?
Reginald Maynard, the OG, thank you for your perspective.
My brother, it was a great week. I'm looking forward to next week.
Yes,
and then, so Monday, with Martin Luther King, you're going to take, that'll be Kimmy. I'll do Kimmy on Monday.
Yeah, Kimmy can have Martin Luther King, and we'll go after.
Oh, good. And then thanks for connecting me to Byron. So, that masterpiece thing is going to be tight.
I cannot wait.
Good.
I cannot wait.
This was a great week.
Reginald Maynard. All right, bro. Oh, man. Let's get my girl in here. Good morning, Kimmy. How you feeling, baby?
Can you hear me?
Yes, everything's good. You fixed your thing? You fixed it?
I didn't do nothing. I just turned it on.
Oh yeah, that means you allowed it to reboot and then properly. You shut it down and then you turn it back on again, didn't you? Yeah, there you go. You turned it off and then you turned it back on. That's how.
A lot of times what I don't do is I don't turn it off. I just close the thing.
Absolutely, that's fucking crazy. Yeah, no, that's not what you're supposed to do. You have to. There's a shutdown button.
Sometimes I put it on sleep.
Yes, and so think about it from a computer. I don't want to nerd out, but from a computer, think about it from the perspective of a computer. Okay. The computer is like, I'm gonna chill right here and whatever she left me at, and I ain't gonna do nothing else. And then she wakes up and goes, I don't have all the control panels to make it work for this thing. So everything that's not active is not gonna come back. It's got all that energy from yesterday. It's just like you. If you go to sleep standing up in your clothes, don't you got to get up in the morning, shower, change your shit, and all that? Same thing for a computer, Kimmy, please. Okay. All right. Thank you. Jesus. God damn it. So
I was meant for the before internet time.
Yeah, yes. the BI. 1989 BI.
Yeah. Good morning, everybody out there. First, I just want to congratulate. I see, Reggie said he and his wife celebrated over 30 years, and I saw Solomon said he and his wife were over a decade. I really love watching stuff like that. I'm sad that didn't happen for me, but life is great for me. But that's actually what I wanted.
Well, I got to tell you something. It's hard. Relationships are not easy, right? No. Especially two people, sovereign people. I talked about sovereignty. They're two people that are separate, sovereign people. And you really got to have a lot of personal discipline. You got to really look at things from the other side in order to make a relationship work. That's why in our community, a lot of relationships are not happening. and especially with the algorithms out there today, where it's Mars versus Venus as opposed to Mars and Venus. You follow what I'm saying? So, to make it 17 years down, to make it 36 years. Well, first of all, Reginald Maynard comes from a different time where when we get into a situation, he's bred different. He built different. He's like, if we get into a situation, fuck it. You just gonna be mad. I'm gonna be mad, and we cool. He ain't got to wait.
I was the one like, hey, I'm Audi. Any phrase, Audi 5000. I'm out, G. Any phrase, I'm going.
Anything he said, nigga, breathe wrong. Oh, you gonna breathe in and out? Okay, fuck you, then I'm out of here.
I'm AIM. Keep it moving.
Keep it moving. God damn, Kim. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Yo, but that's just the nature of this era. This era is too quick, too absolutely. It's almost like the men too are like doing it. I ain't fucking with that.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? The men got that same shit. The women got it, and then the men got it. They all doing it. I ain't fucking with that. And it's so tit for tat. See, here's the thing: what you got to understand. You ain't supposed to win an argument with your woman, but you should be like, I had enough talking.
Okay.
And that should be the end of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not supposed to win the argument because the women you guys are too technical. I can't argue with you and win the argument.
And we hear every word.
Right, but you built like that. You're going to hear every word, and you're going to build your own inference on what the word we was talking about. You're going to say, well, you said that. This is the one thing I hear a lot of arguments go with women. They go, you said that like you was gonna. I was like, wait a minute, how you gonna tell me what I was thinking when I said it? So
as women, we do know.
Let's have an argument. Let's have an argument real quick this morning, Kim. We're gonna argue this morning. All right, and we arguing from my perspective. All right, and you sitting home. Okay, you sitting home waiting for me to come home to take you out to lunch. Now you worked all week. You want to go to lunch today. You spent the entire week waiting for lunch. Now, for us to go out and have brunch on Sunday brunch, all right? Martin Luther King weekend Sunday brunch. It's a restaurant called Caviar. It's a fly. You went and bought a dress. You did all the things you needed to do because you know this is a super fly establishment. Now, I'm working. You don't know this, but I get a call about a business deal that could net me another couple mil that I want, right? And I'm trying to close this deal. So I'm gonna have to just boom, boom, boom. So now I get so excited about the deal, I don't get a chance to call you because I'm still on the phone making the deal happen. And I come and you sit in the house waiting for lunch. And I come in 2 hours late after brunch over, but I'm excited coming in because I actually may have closed this $2 million deal. All right, I walk in the house. What's up, babe? Hey, how you doing? Everything now? What's the matter? But babe. Oh, hey, babe. I'm sorry. I'm telling you, something came up. You don't even understand what's coming up.
Did you forget?
Huh?
I know. How did you forget again? We were supposed to go. We had a reservation.
I know. Also add this. I was playing golf all last weekend, and you wanted to go, and you're like, you're still mad about that. Anyway. I know I had a reservation. Yo, I'm sorry. It just something came up.
You know what? You are sorry. You are sorry. Yeah. I mean, last week we were supposed to do something. Today, now.
Well, hold on, babe. This is for us.
You just don't care.
God damn. No, look. Here's what you don't understand. All right?
What don't I? Oh, now I'm. Okay, you've been talking this understanding stuff. Now I don't understand.
Oh, my God.
I don't understand.
Hold on a second. Listen, all I'm saying. You won, Kim. You won. You see that? You see that right there? It's fuck I'm gonna do with that. I can't do nothing with that. I can't.
But I will tell you, Lays, I'm not like that. That's not. That's not.
I can't do nothing with that. I can't even. I check out. I get this look on my face, and when I go. I said, let me wait this shit out. I gotta wait it out. I gotta fucking wait it out. I'm going. Yeah, mentally, I'm out of there. My mind. It's like my.
Oh yeah. So what's that look for? That again? Oh, you about to go to your girl house?
Oh God. Yo. My astro body. You know what I'm saying? When they hit the body out of Doctor Strange and then he's there, but the astro body someplace else. I'm like, I don't know, man.
Oh, you think you escaping this?
Yeah.
You're not going to say anything. You're just not going to say anything.
Your boy email soap opera. You get that country way to. Well, the thing is, the point I'm making is that we argue so different. We argue so fucking different. I don't even know, because in my mind. See, this is what I'm hearing, and you tell me if I'm wrong. I'm hearing you caring about you, and I'm hearing me caring about us. That's what I'm hearing. I'm trying to get some shit to make, like you.
I was hungry. What are you talking about? We've been trying to go to this brunch for a while. I said I was hungry.
You're not even listening. Hold on a second. How do I pay for that goddamn tennis bracelet I just bought you last week? How do I pay for the goddamn?
Well, you were supposed to take it back and get it resized because it's hanging off.
You forgot all about the shit I bought you last week. And then everything I would last when you went shopping, didn't you? It was
But I bought you something.
Yeah, I know. You bought me. You bought me some
money.
You bought me an aftershave. You just put it in a really nice
with the hypoallergenic stuff.
Yeah. You don't like the aftershave? Oh, I thought I bought you a hypoallergenic only for black people from the black. Oh my God!
I bought it from the Masterpiece. I bought it from the Masterpiece, and now you complaining.
I got you, Carol's daughter, the Masterpiece Carol's daughter collaboration. You see that bullshit? I'm like, yeah, but the deal, I'm saying, because, I was talking to my boy, Todd, he was going to make the deal happen.
You did with him. It's like that.
But the deal is for us. Okay, you win. You fucking win. You win.
I win 6-7 arguments in that one thing.
Yeah. I don't have the capacity to have the argument, so I just like, okay, all right, okay. So now go. So what do we do now? Okay, what are we doing? Are we gonna go to? Do you want to? Then this is when I come in and go. Well, the River Palm, I got reservations for the evening at River Palm. You want to come?
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Because I'm hungry now. We missed this. I'm hungry.
Bring your little shoes and get your shit together. And let's go to the River Palm and stop fucking with me. All right? Which is what I would probably say. You're gonna stop fucking with me. All right, just get your
little shoes.
Get the fucking car. Let's go. Good morning, everybody. Oh man, it's fucking hilarious. This is the morning email. Oh man, shout out to Instagram is here. We got all the channels of Palm Pumping, the Twitch, Twitter, Facebook Live, YouTube. Oh man. Anyway, Kim, this week was crazy. What's happening in these podcast streets though is the podcast streets are getting a little heavy.
Oh, I was so mad because I wanted to watch the Corey Holcomb in its entirety, and I'm not going to ruin it for anybody who hasn't seen it, but I think I left at this point. Yes.
The Corey. Oh, think you were that at one point, quick on the draw. Yeah, she was. You see how nice Kim is at arguing? I couldn't handle Kim. We'll be wrestling. I just had to put in a motherfucking full Nelson or some shit. Hey, shut up. Fuck up. Shut up. I'll put in a full Nelson and kiss on her. Shut up. Baby.
And then that would make me so irate. Yeah. Don't kiss me.
You motherfucker. Shut up. You motherfucker. Put you in the goddamn phone.
I put my arms on the air trying to slide out of the full Nelson.
She knows grappling. When your girl knows how to grapple, then you got to worry. That's what. Yo. Yeah. Oh man. Good morning. Happy New Year. Somebody just text me.
I miss Coco. I miss Coco.
Coco's here. She's working. That's all. She's good. What's good, ladies? I don't know who this is.
Plantations, man.
Them plantations are real. Well, listen, we got Martin Luther King weekend coming up. Really, to be honest with you, back to what I was saying, out here, it's the same thing. Martin Luther King was co-signed by the Wills Pills, and he's a great man. He did what he had to do, and everything great. Mars Venus and the black hand side, on the black hair side. Remember back in the listen, I'm not advocating this, right? But remember back in the days, you could slap a chick on TV and nobody gave a shit about it.
Damn.
Like back in the day, you know what I'm saying? Like you go on TV and you like, Tom, I'll tell you some motherfucker go. Hey, you're being hysterical. Try that shit now.
We have come a long way because y'all used to drag us to the insane asylum.
Motherfucker will cut your ass. You know what I'm saying? Try that shit now. Even the pit movies in the 70s and shit, motherfucker was like, she was like, you're not gonna get this kitty, baby. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause, baby, you got 2 moves of groove. I'm about diamond rings and all those things. You can get up and get your feet up. You can get to going the way you want to go. When I piss on the ground, I get a whole nother you. Yo, Coco,
you called and I come. I've come. Good morning. Good morning, family. Good morning to you all. Love you all
so much.
Looking good out here. I've been watching the show.
You've been watching this week?
How yeah, having me laughing. Baby, let me tell you something.
Yes.
Yes. What's going on in the world?
Mm-hmm. Well, right now, first of all, so good to see Coco Dreams.
Yes.
We miss our Coco. And secondly, we have a said-free day. We're not going in on said today.
My goodness. Yesterday was crazy. Yesterday was you were really in the highway. You wasn't even on the road, buddy. You were in the highway.
Yeah. Oh my God. We had a lot of fun yesterday with Sid. By the way, we love you, Sid. Nothing, don't take anything personal.
Good morning, Sid.
Good morning, Sid.
Good morning, Reginald.
Coco, but in these podcast streets is kind of rough. You know, this other dude, now who knows who, we all know who Free said. Morning, Mrs. Spice, Free said. We all know Corey Holcomb. He's got this long-standing podcast, 5150. I actually love Corey Holcomb, so I fuck with him heavy. He was about to get into a fight with this dude Anton Daniels. I don't know who.
Yeah,
I didn't know.
I know who Anton Daniels is. So Anton Daniels came about around the time of what's his name? Oh gosh, what's the guy who we talk about with the one that gives advice to the women?
Kevin Samuels.
Yeah. He's like a baby product of that Kevin Samuels era. So when Anton Daniels came on, he was working. I think he was a software engineer or something like that, and he would come on his podcast wearing these Versace robes and talk about finance and uplifting Black people. And then he got into the culture wars, and he's kind of like a MAGA-ish.
Yeah,
type.
it kind of seemed like it.
He comes off, like he really doesn't. He looks down on people who are lower class, income type of people. So he aligns himself in a sense of I'm out of the hood, I'm doing good, I'm making money. He had a network that didn't work out. I don't know. Everybody kind of disintegrated with his network, but I haven't watched him in a while. So when you brought this to my attention with this Anton Daniels and Corey Holcomb thing, I had to watch it and break it down.
Yeah. Because let me give the people a little bit of it, and then you can break it down for us, Coco. Here we go.
But I'm just saying, like, that line, you suck the dick of.
Yeah.
Let's switch seats. Let's switch seats. I'm with it, homie. I don't do no dick sucking shit.
I'm a motherfucking man. I don't do no dick sucking shit.
I don't give a fuck about none.
Well, I tell you what, watch that dick sucking shit, because that'll go bad.
Call it what you want.
I don't do no.
All right, first of all, I want to be perfectly honest with y'all. And did all the rights go to whoever put this up, Corey Holcomb, whatever the case may be. I want to be honest. I don't know if I could have stood there that close without going upside that dude's head.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't have
Neither one of them.
Yeah. I don't have the. But once you see when Corey Holcomb, and I love Corey Holcomb too, but you see when he got up and got close to me. Okay, I'm in left hook mode right there. Boom! I'd have hit him right there.
Let's rewind.
We would not have gotten to that point. Go ahead, Coco. Go ahead, Coco.
Let's rewind though.
I love you, but that's crazy.
Let's rewind, because before we even got to that part, right? What Anton and Corey was doing was they were trying to compare who's from the street, who's got what, and it's sad, but I'll get to that later. When Corey was speaking in general, like he was going like macro, and Anton is talking about politics. They're talking about, how they differ philosophically, right? About how they both differ in thought process about, politics. And Corey's just throwing him red meat. He's throwing everything at this dude. He's trying to create this moment because he already knows who Anton Daniels is. So what he did was everything that he would ask him a question, and then when Anton Daniels would try to get to the answer, then he'd throw out another question, but the question would be loaded. And Anton's like, this is bullshit, right? Like, this is nuts, because I'm trying to give
Corey Holcomb was really the antagonist in this conversation.
Yeah. So he's trying to talk to him about, why he, believes in the things that he does. Then Corey's like, well, you sit around, you kiss white ass.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
So how do you respond to that? Right. Because
first of all,
right now he's basically calling him an Uncle Tom.
Okay, right? I respond differently. Let me pause you right there and explain the difference between a dude pre-crack era and then crack era and beyond. See, the crack era kid is going to try to throw another dart back at him, and then the pre-crack era nigga is going to be like, "Yo, man, let me explain something to you before you go anywhere, whatever." You don't know me well enough to tell me what I do with white people. So I need you to think about what you're saying before we move forward. That's what I would have said. And then, but because I think this guy is a crack era recipient and probably in his 40s. He's
43. 43.
Perfect, right? He's right in crack era zone, right there. He's a crack era, baby. He's taking it personal, and so he needs to throw the dart back. There you go. Now, I'm glad this is definitely a scientific experiment of pre and post crack era motherfuckers. There you go. He wanted to get back at him, where I'd have checked Corey like a man, like, yo, money, let me explain something to you. We're not gonna have that. Right there. We ain't gonna have you disrespecting me, telling me what I'm doing with white people. You don't know what the fuck's going on in my life. So you're gonna have to back the fuck up with that. But other than that, let's talk about something else you want to talk about. He turned around and told Corey that he sucks the dick of black people. Now, you can't call a man. Now, I know you, Coco, are a woman, but I know you understand this. You can't call a man, especially a black man, to your privates.
Yeah, that's true.
You can't call a man to your
But he didn't call him to his private. He's saying in general.
He said he privates.
Yeah,
he's saying in general, if you call me a white man ass kisser, that too can sting as well. Because he's like, but you say things about white women, but what do you say about white men, huh? Yeah, and then he's just like, because you kissed that ass of the white man, because you won't talk about the white man. I'm like, ooh. So he took that like, oh, well, in a sense, he's saying I'm sucking a white man's dick too. That's what he's trying, that's how he's taking it.
Yeah, but he didn't use the term. He didn't say.
No, he did not. He did not. In general, when he says, because there's two streams of thought.
Yes.
If you have a man who is saying that, because he's like, because you work for that white man, and he goes, I don't work for anybody. So he goes, yeah, well, because you just kissing a white man's ass. That phrase is also hurtful.
That goes to the reality of the black experience in the country. for the most part, most black people, if you're going to be successful in some way, you're going to have a white boss in some kind of way, form, or fashion. I don't care, even if you like a Jay-Z or 50 Cent or whatever, there's some white guy in the back room kind of pulling the strings a little bit. And that's just the reality. That goes from slavery time. So we definitely we're a little bit triggered by that. But then,
well, I guess in this particular case, his manhood was challenged. Anton's manhood was challenged in that vein. So he then turned around and challenged Corey's manhood in a different way. And he just went ape shit after that.
I'm glad
he wouldn't let it go.
I'm glad you've seen it that way. Yo, what up, Parks? Hold on, Coco. Well, I'm glad you're seeing it that way. Parks, you understand what I'm saying, right?
Yo. Ain't no way.
Right.
From the first kissing the white man ass, like, yo, hold up on me. Like, I don't know who you think you're talking to or where you get this, or wait, we ain't doing that. You ain't doing that. Like, you don't know. Like, people, like you said, post crack, like people think they can just say stuff and not get punched in the mouth or not get checked.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And not get checked. And then want to get in their emotions about getting checked and want to know why you checking me. No, dude, I'm going to punch you in your mouth after the first check. Like, that's just how it's going to go.
That's
like,
what the murders are random now.
Stand up and violate my perimeter. Like, whether it's verbally or
3 feet.
And physically.
I need 3 feet. I need 3 feet every day. 3 feet. Give me my 3 feet. Because if you step into 3 feet, then that, at the end of the day, it's going to be something.
You're in the danger zone.
Right.
That says you want to do something.
Right.
But there's a lot of things that play here that everybody, I don't know if anybody caught it. Right.
Okay.
Because I remember watching it. And after he said, he invited, him to the, black, private part when he invited him down to that thing.
Yeah.
He stopped. If you don't remember, he stopped and looked at the camera. And he's like, I'm going to make this a moment. He said,
so you saying.
Oh, yes, Corey did.
You saying Corey Holcomb was fronting. You saying Corey was fronting. And all right, so listen, I don't. Wow.
Yeah, I ain't seen it. I
watched it. I caught the whole thing, and I watched it, and I got to tell you, I kind of agree with Coco because
he stopped
and started to de-escalate a little bit because when
stopped,
yeah,
then he looked,
he stopped.
He pointed his hand out, and he froze a little bit. Then he got up and moved Darlene out the way.
Yeah.
And then he went on and on, like, what are you saying to me? What you saying to me? Like, you invite me to do that? So he knew.
I ain't gonna front.
And Anton knew as well because
I don't advocate violence, but that was a little too much talking at that point.
But Anton also understood the assignment because
you don't get that close, you got to do something.
No, but Anton understood the assignment.
Yeah.
Once they mention the private areas, that everything seems like, whoa.
Well,
you don't invite somebody to the private area. You don't mention your private area to there's just lines that you don't cross.
Yeah, that was way too much. Yeah, and at that point, maybe he was thinking, man, I don't want to get sued. Maybe because dudes, niggas sue nowadays.
You sure right about that?
The pause was, this nigga said what?
Right.
And I think that was the pause to kind of like, wait, hold up, and then bring it down, and then say, oh, okay, let me get up. This nigga's he's stripping.
Right. Let me get up in this.
But this is my thought. But then Anton Daniels is like, well, this is your show.
Yeah,
I don't want to. You know what I'm saying? He's just like, this is your show. And then he just kept escalating. Corey kept escalating. And he's going, well, we could take it outside then. And Corey's like, well, we're going to eventually be outside because that's how we're going to leave here. He's like, and then Corey, and then they stopped playing. Remember, it went blank. It went blank for a second.
And they I don't think they fought.
No, they didn't. They didn't. But I think they understood the assignment. Like, we're going to make this a thing. I think it's all showbiz. I don't think it was real at all.
WWE. It's WWE. It's just WWE.
This is Jerry Springer right now. It's Jerry Springer right now.
Niggas have lost control.
I think I agree with that because after you tell me that I'm doing this, I'm S&D, then there's no, in a sense, there's no calming me down.
Yeah.
You just crossed the line.
Right, you crossed the line.
I mean,
Dick sucking,
You say a
homie.
lot of shit that I don't fuck with either. You
Okay, but that gay shit.
I don't give a fuck about what you
Hey, homie, I tell you
I'm
what.
right here.
Put no dick.
Parks, how many instances in that conversation do you see the snuff happening?
At least four. At least four.
I got 4 snuff points in this part right
Yeah,
now.
at least four.
Don't put no dick sucking shit on me, nigga.
I'm from Detroit.
Say
right
I
now.
suck a dick again.
I'm right here, right now.
All right, that's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna respect you.
Dance around it. Dance around it.
No.
I don't do no dick sucking shit.
I'm gonna respect you because it's your platform, and I flew out here to have a conversation.
That would have got snuffed. Nigga, fuck out of here.
We good. We good.
yeah, this shit is over. This show was over. I would have got more rating. This show was over.
I don't advocate the violence aspect of it, but this is why, and this, let me explain to you why men are different, right? Men learn to be respectful of men because it's not like men and women, we're not going to hit you, the girl, so y'all can have that argument.
But y'all not.
Well, most of us, right? Not the ridiculous nigga, but men on men doing that is we gotta be like, no, you actually are extra nice to men. Go to the toughest jail you find, and you're gonna see dudes in there. Hey, pardon me, excuse me, pardon. You know what I'm saying? Because
But let me interject, though. Let me interject, and I'm gonna cut right through it.
Yeah.
And I love the feedback on this one.
Yeah,
because both the bottom line is both of these dudes got money. Ain't nobody from the streets in this particular situation. I know Anton's from Detroit,
Chicago. They not that far removed from the streets,
right? But I'm just saying, like at this point of the game, they've already crossed the barrier from the hood to wherever they're doing. They're making money. So yeah, they're both successful. And for me to sit down after you've made your money to talk about how hood you are, it's really all ego.
Absolutely.
It's really ego.
Brycey, have a great day. I'll talk to you later, buddy.
Bye, Brycey.
Good night, Brycey. Have a good day.
Make sure you get your credit card to take care of that your camp.
Ooh.
Come on now with the credit card.
Yeah.
All right, come on now.
Yep.
You got them on the Pookie.
Hey, this is far removed from the streets right here.
Motherfucking right. I'm not out here trying to start no trouble. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole point. That's the point I'm making. Listen, I ain't gonna throw rice at a wedding right now. I'm good. The only thing, I wouldn't bust a grape in a fruit fight unless you violated my perimeter. And then if you violate my perimeter, then it's a problem. You know what I'm saying? Then I'm making the what do you call the calculated judgment, what it's worth. You know what I'm saying? That now is what it's worth.
But you know what? I think that Corey. I love Corey. I love his humor. I've always loved his humor.
Yeah, I love his show.
But in this particular case, he cannot have a reasonable. I think he was bested by Anton because Anton was really coming at him just to have a conversation, and he just kept throwing.
He argues like a woman. Ain't no man can't beat no woman in no argument. Anton argues like a woman. That dude.
Well, Anton to me. And I don't really particularly care for the dude, but he was really talking about like, how Black people could get together or how we can, make a difference. And Corey's like, I ain't voting. And he's like, no, but you talking about national, we talking about local. And he really wanted to get in the particulars about how we can make a difference.
He's right about that. He is.
And Corey is just, nah, and there's two strings of thought with Black people that need to be discussed. There's a lot of breakdowns here about how people don't take things seriously when it comes to not only politics and how they can make a difference, but then when you start throwing out these mad generalizations and trying to get the person angry because you want them to be where you are mentally, it goes nowhere. It only ends up the way we saw it on the show.
Well, first of all, men have become I'm gonna say this, and this is gonna get me in a lot of trouble from all different angles.
Mm-mm.
Men have become so associative that they are so much friends with women
Yeah.
that they start to take on that female
Behavior.
attribute. You know what I'm saying? Now, if I'm around a woman, I'm not saying that it's going to happen, but you should have a little bit of anticipation, fear, or probability that if we're in the right situation, I'm gonna knock it down. I'm just saying we should have that. We need to have that understanding. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we friends, but I'm still a man. If I'm in a situation, there's all right. I'm not saying my big head is gonna think from the other head, and it's gonna be like, nah, that's not you. You know, you can't really do that. Y'all friends or whatever the case may be. But there should be a probability factor, even if it's a small probability. Oh, that is a man. He will. That dog will hunt if he needs to.
I'll be like, oh, he's my friend. What are you talking about?
They trying to be, you know, with all due respect to my man Big said, they trying to be too friendly with y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Keep it moving. Keep it moving.
No, set free.
Yeah, and I think you're right. I think, you know, honestly, I think Anton, you know, is a little sassy. He's a little sassy.
Because there's a difference between kicking a woman in the and down a hotel hallway in the face in the elevator. There's a difference between that and getting your hair done and nails done with the chick. There's got to be a middle ground. There's got to be a middle ground.
Now hold on. Now I didn't watch the whole thing. I just watched that exchange. But
yeah.
I don't know if you watched the whole thing, but is there something in that show where Corey outs Anton with his assistant?
No, he didn't do that. No, he didn't do that. But still, I think there's a lot of feminine energy in the argument. It felt like if you turned it off and you harmonized the voice of Anton Daniel, whatever his name is, you would think Corey was arguing with a chick. I'm just saying.
Well, I honestly think Corey was also acting like a little bitch too. He was acting like a little bitch.
I can see that.
You know, I ain't got no dog in this fight, but he was acting like a little
housewife thing. Housewives, and you this, and you did it.
Yeah, it was like that, and I was like, I don't have the. I listened to it and watched it, and I was kind of shocked that Corey Holcomb, who I respect as a kind of a G comic and all that kind of shit. I don't agree with everything you said, but I respect him, man. It was weird for me to see Corey Holcomb go left like that and get caught into that sort of vortex.
Yeah, he was in his feelings.
Yeah,
he was slipping. He got a little bitch like, and I didn't respect that.
I'm gonna give a class to men on how to deal with men, because obviously, if you can't punch him, in the face, because if there's a bruise, then that's assault. Right. So I'm gonna teach y'all how to hit him in the floating rib.
You know what? I want to share this too.
You fold the biggest nigga up, hit him in the floating rib. I'm telling you.
Yeah. Ladies, I want to share this.
Body blow.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I want to share this really quick. My anxiety level was going up when Anton and Corey were going at it. Mm-hmm. But what saved me and my anxiety was looking at Darlene. When I didn't see Darlene react in any specific way, that
he pulled her up too. He's like, bitch, get out the way and let men do what you do.
First of all, he was right to get out the way. And second of all, that's not her first rodeo. I'm quite sure Darlene was in the middle. She's seen a lot of bullshit in her time. You know,
remember she up like she was on the ice. She wanted to get into the wall. She was like, whoop.
She was the chick on the ice. She was Ice-T ex-old lady. So she was the chick on the cover of the, LL. I'm gonna take your cover right home to the bathroom. That was her. And now she's a little older, and
Man, I remember we all did it. We all tried to do that cover.
Yeah. Well, damn, Kim.
My cover
was dope, though. My cover was dope.
That dog will hunt.
Kimmy been serving that bubble tea since '88.
Hey, listen, come on.
Hi, this is Lindsay.
Bubble since 80s or Bubble since 67.
Hi, Kimmy. This is Lindsay. Lays had asked me to see if you had a possible picture of that. He's not asking. Lindsay's asking. Shut up. Shut the fuck up.
Oh my God.
Yeah, she had the boss, but yeah, she had the joint on her on the picture. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You see how shit happens, boy. When shit happens, it happens hard and fast, boy. It's over.
That's it.
It's over. When it's over, it's all the way over. God.
Oh damn.
Father Time is undefeated.
Father Time.
Is she Mexican?
Yeah, she Mexican.
Yeah, she's like Mexican and Portuguese and
Filipino kind of Mexican.
Irish and
shit. Nah, she, all the way out there, that mixes of chicks is like Filipino. Mexican, that's the mix. That's where you see all that in California and Hawaii and all that
South Pacific and all that.
Yeah. Anyway, all I'm saying before we get off of Corey Hogan, I just want to say, man, that is what it is for the men now. I think men have to have male, like for the men. Like, this is why we have this show, and I give it from the man point of view, and I really love the fact that Kimberly and Coco comes from a female point of view, but two different types of female points of views, and because that's out there, and I think we got to figure out a way to communicate as men, and don't be apologetic about communicating as men. You know what I'm saying? You can't be apologetic. See, the problem is in society, especially Black society, they're making it hard. Like, you can't be a man in Black society. And I'm saying, yes, you can. Yes, you can. Brothers can be men. There's nothing wrong with being a man out there. And just because you being a man doesn't mean you're against the women. I am for the women. I am the most pro woman dude. I love women. I was taught to walk on a certain side of the street. I was taught taught, right. You know what I'm saying? I was taught to hold the door. I pick up the check. And it's not to say that you can't do any of these things. Right. I was taught to take the weight for the woman. If you with me, a dude can't disrespect you if you with me. If not, we gonna have a situation. And I think we lost that today. It's so much of that we lost. Yeah.
I gotta say it was a teaching tool for how to communicate when a person is not educated enough to, give you whatever feedback you need. Like, if they resort to like throwing mud, there's a way in which you can actually get around that without resorting to violence. You know what I'm saying?
You can't communicate, and especially this is what men see. If that's how real men would do it, it will be way more violence out there. Because if I'm in a man's space, I'm respecting his energy. He respecting my energy, and there's a little bit of even if there's a push and pull, like think out of pocket, you could like, all right, man, all right.
It's a way to.
There's a way to smooth that out. To sort of kick that out of the conversation
without being a hammer,
Right.
Iron it out. You said it right. Iron it out. Don't hammer it out.
Well, that goes to the situation. Men ain't being raised by their fathers, so I'm gonna tell y'all something before we move on.
Some are, but they fathers is bitch asses too.
Yeah. My son is 24 years old. He called me the other day. And he called me the other day. Said, Dad, he called me for 3 days in a row. He got his own crib. He working, whatever. He called me 3 days in a row. And I said, I'm going to call you back. I'll call you back. Is it important? No, I want to talk to you about something, Dad. Okay. I'll call you back. So he called me back the third time. And he said, Dad, I want to tell you something. Everything you told me as a kid, I didn't listen to you. But I remember what you told me.
Don't you love that?
Yeah, I remember what you told me. And you even said to me, you said, you don't understand this now, but I'm telling you this now so that later on in life. He said, Dad, for the last 2 months, everything that you told me came true. And he said, I want to thank you for being patient with me because I was kind of an idiot when I was a kid. And I said, but that's fine. I said, son, that's fine. I just want you to understand that there's more things that I've told you that you're going to really see later on down the line. And that is the wisdom of a father.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
We got a whole generation of kids out there without the wisdom of a father. And And listen, I'm not saying that we special as fathers, because my father ain't go nowhere but from South Carolina to New York. But the wisdom my father told me before he passed, I was able to take around the planet Earth over and over and over again. And I would not be here, with all due respect to Mom and my mother and Millie and everything, and all the women that raised me, Scoob Mom, Nita, Miss J, all the women in my life, cousins, aunts and everything, Aunt Brenda, everything. But the wisdom of my father carries me forward to this day. And we got a whole generation of young black men that don't have the wisdom of their father. And that's the point. And we see it every goddamn day. We see it every day. Am I right or wrong, Parks?
You're right. You're right to a certain extent. You know, so we say, like, but the wisdom of a father doesn't necessarily be the father itself, but a father figure. And people don't actually accept that these days. Like, my father wasn't around. Like, he was coming around to pick my sister up.
Yeah,
but I was raised and learned from the wisdom of the wolves and OGs and the hunt.
Well, that's what I mean. Father figures. Because not everybody has a father, but father figures. Remember, men go off to war. They go off and they die, whatever the case may be. But then the uncles, the brothers, the men in the neighborhood. And I'm from Brownsville, and my neighborhood. Me and Scoop talked about it. The OGs in my neighborhood were like, they were the protectors, and we still had to look up to the OGs and follow the rules that the OGs set forth in our neighborhood. Those was the real gangsters, the OGs. We were kids, and they looked down on us like, you know, the Tomahawks and all the different gangs that was running shit.
The Jolly Stompers,
Puma Boys and all that. We still had to look up to them and be like, okay. And all the people in the projects, even if they was doing illegal shit, they still had a certain way that they was ruling. And we had to pay attention to the rules of the game in our neighborhood. So shout out to all of the male father, the male figures in the neighborhood is really where it is. And
there was a code, and the code that got twisted up now.
We lost that. You know what I'm saying? When you put your face on something, when you put your face on something, you got to always, you can't be perfect, but you got to save your face if your face is on it. Anyway, yeah. That's crazy. Yeah,
what was the word, Lays? Boy, you got your balls in your word.
Your word and your balls. That's all you got. And listen, you don't want to break them for nobody. I had that come with mine, some experience growing up. I got where I show them old man's. Now I'm him. Right. See that Mr. Spice, who had lost his father in the last few years, rest in peace, tells the same story. He's all the way in England. So that's just telling you that this is a universal conversation. Mm-hmm. And I hope that the brothers get a little bit more on point. Anyway, Kimberly, that was a good conversation. Kimberly, what else is going on? Hey, Parks, thanks for that, brother. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Another person got shot in Minneapolis last night.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. So, they're actually Governor Walz is telling everybody, y'all, come on, calm down. Try to stay out the way. They coming out of house with shovels and broomsticks and pipes and stuff. This, I don't want to say, I would say it looks like the makings of a civil war, because those people aren't playing. I'm looking at the difference, between when we're out in the streets versus law enforcement, and them being out on the street versus law enforcement. They don't care. They come out, like I said, with brooms and pipes and shovels.
First of all, well spells are violent. Number one. Number two, it's not about civil war. This is a revolution, and they're trying to be revolutionary. They want to revolt. Now, black people, when we revolt, the government puts it down. They just use more. But when the white people are angry, they revolt. You see what happened on January 6th? They went there, they attacked their own capital. Had that been black people, it would have been a massacre. They would have murdered 1,500 black people if they really did that. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So it's a different conversation. This is white.
Let me tell you the conversation I want to have about this. And maybe you'll agree or not. I don't know. But this is not anything as what we see. What we see is not what it is. Right. Okay. All of this with ICE initially, not only was because remember, they deported all those people from the south of the border all into these blue cities, right? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So when Trump was in power, he was able to mobilize ICE to get to these blue cities where they shipped them to in the first place. So that was already a coordinated effort that was planned a long time ago.
Right.
The problem is
if they were getting those people.
The problem is this: when Biden and Obama was president, they had more deportations than this president at this very moment, without all of this fanfare.
Right.
The underlying motivation is to get these people deployed in all these blue cities to suppress the vote. This was the whole idea in the first place, to suppress the vote. What they did not plan on was killing that white lady. They did not plan on doing that. That white lady is what they call a casualty of war. When they killed that white lady, it changes the narrative now. It changes the scope of what their initial, motivation is. So now this is turning into a quagmire, because now they're telling white people, these ICE agents, that you have total immunity, which is not true. But now that they are believing that they do, now they're going they're just shooting people indiscriminately, which we'll find out later that they'll all go into jail. They're going to jail.
They may or may not go to jail. We don't know what the situation is. As you can see, even if they do go to jail, they're probably going to get pardoned by this president if the president's still around.
Let me just add. If it's a federal crime, they can get pardoned. But we're talking about they're going into individual states. They got to deal with state laws too. So there's no escaping this. State law is different. Remember the January 6th people, they went to DC. That's federal territory. So state law in DC. You're absolutely right about that. But let me just also add that the rules are very different for white, black people, black and brown people in this country. The rules are different. They killed another guy, black guy, recently, and was doing all kinds of crazy shit to brown people, and it didn't get this much coverage. Once they killed a white woman, all of a sudden the world just got crazy, and we started to look at it from a revolutionary space. Now, I'm not advocating. You're right. They need to be accountable for killing that white girl, but the system that was set in place to allow this to happen, period, was allowed to happen. They should have nipped this shit in the butt. I mean, you can't just pull a nigga off his couch and give him a mask and a gun and say, go out there and do what you got to do. They're not trained properly. It takes years of training and sensitivity training to know how to do what you got to do. And you're basically putting a militia on the streets of the United States of America. Now, first of all, I love the country. I love the idea of America. You see I'm rapping. I got the USA shirt and all that shit. I said, but the bottom line is, we have never lived up to those ideals. As we go into Martin Luther King weekend, we never lived up to that shit. And now it's even going further in the wrong direction. And the problem is that that this administration has seemed to take 40% of the country down a path, and they can't come back. They've been too invested to come back. And when they realize that all the money was really only for a few people, and they're going to be asked out, it is what it is. Let me tell you one thing. I don't see anybody wearing them red hats no more.
No.
They ain't wearing them red hats no more. They ain't flying those Trump flags no more, because now the mask is off. And so they don't want to be associated with that. Well, they may believe in him still, but they don't want to be seen. They want to infiltrate, all the other white spaces that they're in now, so that they're not pointed out by the general public. Because, of what's going on, and not only in this country, but all over the world. Traveling now internationally has become quite dangerous for Americans now.
Yes.
So if this continues, and especially when they're talking about, well, if you attack an ICE agent, you're considered a domestic terrorist? Like, what?
Well, first of all, we're talking about the problem is with this conversation is that those rules are rules that apply to the larger white establishment. The black people, and what we have to understand in this country, they've already overlooked us. They've already went past us. They don't give a fuck about us. We already they won that war already, as far as they're concerned. And as you can see, as soon as a nigga gets some money, he sells right out to the Will Spills, to the Will Spills, and he just turns over on his belly, scratches his belly, and then he's running for the Will Spills. Now let another brother come after the nigga, and you see what happens. They attack him on Instagram. They attack him all over the case. We are perfectly good out of attacking each other. The Instagram has become the new streets where, you know, brothers used to get at each other on the streets. Now they're getting at each other on the internet. And they're really like that, which goes back to that situation with Corey Holcomb and his kid.
Yes, that is correct.
You would never see that in the Will Spills. They can argue, they can have a difference of opinion, but you never see it to get to that point in the situation. And that's because we have such low esteem that we don't even allow ourselves to have a difference of opinion without taking it personal. I mean, that's what it is. And because we are both of them, with all due respect, and I'm not disrespecting them personally, but I'm disrespecting the move. Both of them are culpable for being shills for the larger establishment.
That's correct.
Which is the internet. That's why I brought it up. That's why I brought it up. Wow. And let me tell you something. Them ICE dudes and all that shit, they don't give a fuck about us. It's not about us no more. The bottom line is it's about maintaining the status quo. They have already defeated the black society in America. You've marginalized them, defeated them. And so now we only see success through the eyes of the Will Spills. For me, this is the autonomy. The morning emails, the jewels we drop on this show and the fun we have on this show is so authentic. It is out in the universal, it's out in the ether, and the ether grabs it. I hear people talking, that's why I strategically use a lot of verbiage and shit like that, because I want to hear it. And I hear it out in the streets. Shit that we say, the lives that we change. Kimberly, let's get to Kimberly. Kimberly comes on. She plays music on Money. Her Keep It Moving show was fucking awesome. And people are now, that's a measure of us spreading our energy out there. So as far as I'm concerned, I am so proud, not only of Kimberly, Coco, and all the morning yawns that come on, that take it, Reginald Maynard, everybody that takes this information and goes out there and moves with it, because I know it's a suppression blanket of shit that we got to get through. But if we keep punching at it and we stay focused, we'll get through all that shit. And Coco, so glad you came today, man. We miss you.
Coco, we miss you so much.
We miss you. We love Coco's a great addition to the morning email.
Absolutely. This was a gift.
This was definitely a gift. Kimberly, anything else before we get out of here today?
Well, I'm going to see Martin Lawrence tonight. Yep, have it at the MGM, going down there, have a little dinner and sit back and watch some laughs. One of my little oh God, I called him little because I've known him since he was younger. His name is Juhan Jones. He's an up and coming actor. He's actually been doing this for a little while. So Juhan is actually opening up for Martin tonight. So this is a big night for the my girl's family.
I got a question. And help me out. Do you think Martin Lawrence had a stroke?
I think it was called Bobby Brown jaw, and then some other stuff started happening.
Oh, like a cocaine kind of drug kind of thing, and then it just like that. I hope he didn't. First of all, Martin Lawrence is one of the funniest motherfuckers on earth. I know you're gonna have a good time tonight, but I feel it seems from what I'm watching is that Martin lost a little step. He lost.
Yeah, I think it was reported years ago that he had a stroke. Remember when he was on what was that, Ventura Boulevard, and he was out there bugging out and stuff like that. I don't know if that was the time.
It was over a chick. I used to date the chick that he was going. She was bad, but I used to date the chick that he went crazy over.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I understand why he went crazy. He just, he wasn't the kind of pimp that I was. You gotta let that one go. I knew that one was like, I was like, we gonna hang out, but she tried to corner me and shit. She's like, listen, I'm gonna need you to be my man, and that's it. And then she called another chick I was talking to, like, don't call him no more. Bad as a motherfucker, though. I mean, I saw recently, she 50, and still ridiculous. Like that's how bad it was back in the days. But I also knew, no. I was like this. No, you gotta stay away from this one. This one is crazy. That's who allegedly they say he went crazy over. That chick right there.
Now here in DC, they say it was a whole different thing. You know he's from here, but here in DC, they say it was a whole different thing. So hey, who knows? Who knows?
DC, it was another chick. Was it? I mean, she might have been in DC. I don't
know. But no. It happened in LA. Supposedly, that's when it happened when he was in LA. Now I know him being from DC. There's all kinds of everybody. I know Martin. Just like everybody knew Rayful. Everybody know everybody. But I hope. I think he did have one, and it was attributed by something else, and then I'm just hoping that he's still funny.
No, well, first of all, Martin Lawrence is one of the funniest guys. Period. I mean, you can't even go on the internet. You see the one when he's like a baby, and he's doing Biggie was on there, and Martin Lawrence is a legend.
Yes,
fucking legend. So the fact that he's out there, he's worth supporting. If he did have a stroke or nervous break, whatever he had, listen, we wish him well. We wish the brother well, and just and continue to be successful. Continue to be successful, Martin Lawrence. Damn, Kim. So you're going to see him tonight? I would love to see Martin Lawrence tonight.
Yep, at the MGM. MGM here is a little nice little intimate setting. So it's going to be pretty dope.
Yeah. They're saying the news says, the research says he did not have a stroke.
Okay, so then it was that.
Yeah. It might have been a nervous situation, but it says he did not officially have a stroke. But he did. It
kind of seems like something did happen.
Coco left. Bye, Coco. We love you. We love you, Coco. And we had an almost said free day today, so I'm happy about that.
Good morning, Said.
Good morning, Said. We love you, Said. All right, so we'll see you guys next week. Happy Martin Luther King. Was Martin Luther King's dream worked out? Did we do all right with Martin Luther King's dream? Yeah. I think the dream was compromised, not televised. I think compromised. There you go. They asked for the wrong thing. You asked me. They asked for. Hey, Martin, what happened? Tell me the truth. Well, as long as we said allow us civil rights, everything was good. And before we went into equal, and I wanted economic. Oh shit!
Is this something that I would? I forget the point.
Yeah, hold on. This point.
Oh no!
That's Jesse Jackson point. Boy, I'm so sorry.
I didn't know Jesse's real name was really Robinson.
Yeah, Jesse Robinson. Yeah, Jesse Robinson. Anyway, that's a little inside joke, but we love you, Jesse Jackson. Please.
And I would like, if you don't mind, when we come back, can we just touch on the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King a little bit? Because right before he died, from my understanding, he was leaning towards a more Malcolm X's type of situation. So if we can,
he was leaning towards that. As a matter of fact, he was getting. And by the way, and this little fun fact. Word has it, and this is some of the paperwork that came out and things that people have said, that it wasn't the gunshot that killed Martin Luther King. He was choked him. They're very evil. Just to show you how evil. Let me tell you something. Will's pills, some good, but the evil ones are really evil. And some of the real evil ones are in jail. They're still out there. You know what I'm saying? They in positions of power. Just the level of evil. Because they said that they went into the hospital and they choked him to death.
Yeah. Yes.
They said he was still alive, and the guy came in there, put the doctors out, and choked him to death. Yeah. That's what came out. So, just really crazy when you really see that. We'll act one in the morning. Do you rather deal with a person who's blunt, straightforward, or might hurt your feelings, or deal with someone who's less honest and more loving, avoids conflict? I think, the blunt. You got to deal with a blunt person that's going. Maybe if you take your feelings out of it and just deal with a person giving you the way they feel. You can disagree with the person; it doesn't matter. But I would rather deal with that because the person that's trying to spare my feelings and all that shit is probably lying.
Yeah. Yep.
Unless I'm on top of you and you acting like I'm gonna need all the lies you can throw at me. Kill it, Daddy. Make it happen, Daddy. Oh my God. I've never had anything. That's in my body. You gotta really I'm gonna need that lie. Hit me with that motherfucker right there. Hit me with that shit right there. Yeah. And there's more that way I came from.
Please don't let that be me. Oh my God. Oh my God. No. Okay, we're gonna end it here. I'm gonna end it here. So you said that, right? So one day, I was a kid.
Go.
So you know the story. I was a kid. So I was dating this guy who is getting ready to put out an album and stuff. It was triple platinum and all that.
That was in your rapper stage. Oh, I would love to know who this guy is. Yeah, keep going. Let's go.
He's a singer.
Oh my God.
And so okay,
was he brown skin or light skin as a singer?
Light skin.
It was a light skin singer.
Light brown. And so he was, we were, being intimate and stuff, and he started going 1, 2. So he started counting strokes. By the time he got to 10, I was like,
this nigga's counting. Yo, do not count strokes.
Listen, I was asleep. That was the last time. No, never.
So, Aaron Hall or Keith Sweat?
Wait a minute. They're still looking for Aaron. Listen, he said Genuine.
Oh man, you should have said that like half an hour ago. She always do that shit when the show over. Oh my God! You sure that wasn't Genuine? My pony, ride it. If Genuine, you think? Well, okay, let's see. First of all, let's just narrow this down real quick.
Yeah.
What? Give me a 3-year span of the years, so I can figure this out.
Oh God, whoa, 90.
90. And was this guy a platinum artist?
Yeah. It was a group.
Oh, it was a group. Okay, hold on. 90. It was a group. Hold on. Wait a minute now. Wait a minute. In 1990, what was?
Oh, his singles. His songs may have come out in like 92.
92. Oh! I think I got. He was part of a group.
Yeah.
In 92.
Yeah.
And how was it? Was it more than a 2-man group?
Yes.
God damn it! Oh shit. Okay. All right. I think I got
that. And these were fucking top 10 hits. Number one.
I got you.
Number one on the billboards.
I got.
Number one. Maybe.
Oh my God. Oh, see now this is the cliffhanger, but you always do this bullshit. Oh my God.
I think they had 3 triple platinum CDs too.
I got you. I nailed it. I got it. I got it. Here we go. I got I got it. Here we go. Watch this.
No. No. No.
It wasn't Boyz II Men? Come on, Kim. Tell the truth.
It wasn't Boyz II Men.
It wasn't Boyz II Men. Was this group a part of another group from the past?
No.
God damn. Oh, I think I got it. I think I got this one. That's fucking hilarious. Oh man. I think I got this. I'm gonna try to get it. One more. Oh, this nigga said after 7. Brian McKnight.
Hey, no. Hey, it's kind of on those.
Ooh, I got it, y'all. Okay, here we go. Oh man. There we go. I got it, Kim. If it's these guys, I was like, yo, this is crazy. It's like, she said Tony Terry.
It was a group.
Somebody said troop.
Oh, no.
Might be troop.
They did have Jerry curls.
Oh, hold on a second.
No. Lays.
She's sweet. She gets the word next thing you know. In the street.
Lays, look at your phone.
All the truth has been deleted. What a shame. Seems like everything we need is just a tale.
But you know what?
I've got something that would never
See y'all later, all right?
the truth is